Israeli planes struck Hamas militant targets in the Gaza Strip early Sunday, hours after violent clashes between Palestinian protesters and troops along the border. The Israeli military said in a statement that planes bombed a Hamas militant facility in the Gaza Strip in response to the launching of incendiary balloons into southern Israel and violent protests staged for a second consecutive week. Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett spoke to reporters in Washington before he boarded a flight to Israel, wrapping up a state visit that culminated with a face-to-face meeting with President Joe Biden. It was the first since Bennett took office in June. "We will operate in Gaza according to our interests," he said in Hebrew on the tarmac. Bennett said he achieved all the objectives for the trip to Washington, including strategic cooperation in preventing Iran from obtaining nuclear weapons. On Saturday, hundreds of Hamas-backed activists staged a nighttime protest along the Israeli border, throwing explosives toward Israeli forces who responded with live fire. Gaza health officials said 3 people were injured by Israeli fire. Additional protests were planned through the week. Organizers said the protests are meant to increase pressure on Israel to lift its blockade of the Palestinian territory.